Okay, so the poem or short story or poem that I chose was Annabel Lee, and it was written by Edgar Allan Poe. And so this is a picture of Edgar Allan Poe right here. Many of you might have probably heard of him. He's a writer, author, poet. He was born on January 19th, 1809, in Boston, Massachusetts, and he died on October 7th, in 1849. And so he's known for his short stories and his poems, but more specifically, because of its subject of mystery and macabre, or like the dark tones and moods, and its depressing feels, and how it talks about death or pain. And so that's what he's well known for. um, when he was born in 1809, shortly after, in the next year, his father left their family, and then his mother died. And so he was adopted by John and Frances Allen. And John Allen, he was a merchant, and so he grew up. He studied abroad a little bit, eventually came back to Virginia. That's where he was adopted. His adoptive parents were from. And he attended the University of Virginia to study ancient and modern languages. And so while he was here, um, this school was inspired by like Benjamin Franklin. It was kind of new at the time, and so a lot of it was student run, and there are a lot of dropouts. And Edgar Allan Poe, he ended up being one of them. He gained a lot of gambling debt, and um, he became estranged from his father because he kept asking for more money, but his debt kept increasing. And so after a year, he left the college and he joined the military to uh, get more money, or I don't know. That was just his life choice. He joined the military. He continued to write short little stories and tried to publish them, but he didn't find a lot of success. After a few years, he got discharged so that he could attend the military academy at West Point. And then eventually, after that, too, he left West Point so that he could pursue a career mainly in writing. And so he would continue to write pieces and work for publishing companies and writers and magazines here and there. And eventually, he got married to his cousin, Virginia Clem, in 1835. And, he kept on writing. Eventually, they found out that Virginia Clem, she had tuberculosis in 1842. And then she later died in 1847. And a couple years after that, Edgar Allan Poe, he died in 1849. So this story, Annabel Lee, its topic mainly is love is stronger than death, or stronger than anything. And it was written in the same year he died, which was 1849. It's written several months before he passed away. Well, he didn't pass away. What happened was he was found in the street, like drunk or in a real weird state, and then he died later that night. No one knew like how he got there, whose clothes he was wearing, but he was like not in the right state of mind. He might have been doing drugs. No one really knows how he died or what really the causes were, but that's how he died. And so, yeah, the topic of this is Annabel Lee. As we analyze it, we'll see repetition and symbolism and imagery